This would raise minimum wage to $10 in 2017 and $12 by 2020. It would also offer sick paid time off for those who work.
Okay. Oh my god. What am I hot? Good work, man. Here's your pay for the hour.
Here's a little extra.
Keep it up, man.
Only 805.
More where that came from.
I bust my butt around here every day, and every hour I only make 805. Like, this is ridiculous. I barely can squeak by my bills right now. I feel like if minimum wage was increased to like $10 an hour, I would do everything as best as I could, but I'm really sick of this job at this point.
Hello, thank you for meeting here with me. Just have a few quick questions. So what are some of the long-term economic effects that could be caused by Prop 206?
There's a couple on both sides of the prop. If Prop 206 was to pass, we're going to see kind of a leveling off or a closing of the gap of kind of the working poor and people that kind of live above the national average or those types of things. So we're going to see everything kind of close down. On the other side, though, we are going to see probably a raise in unemployment just because a lot of small business is going to kind of man, I can't think of the words. I want to say pink slip, but it's not right. It's they're going to lay off some people.
Right.
Hillary Clinton supports Prop 206 for the Democrats.
Wow, with all this extra cash I'm making in the dough. I make it rain everywhere I go. I love this minimum wage increase, and I approve this message.
What negatives do you think you would see?
Okay, so what happens is when you raise the minimum wage, you have to raise the standard prices for everything. If you're paying, for example, my neighbor, she owns a small restaurant. If she has to pay her dishwashers $12 an hour, then she obviously has to raise the money that she spends on her chefs because they can't be making the same amount of money as dishwashers, which then raise their entire production costs, which then they have to transfer onto the consumer. So while you think you're going to have more money and you'll be able to buy things cheaper, everything's going to go up because everybody's going to have to account for the places where those go up. Housing will go up, food will go up, gas will go, everything will go up because companies will not be making enough profit to support those wages, as well as having to have hours cut back for employees because again, those companies can't afford $12 an hour. That's why the minimum wage is 7 or 8 or whatever it is right now.
All right, thank you for your time.
This is a graph describing the different minimum wages from 1945 to 2015 counted every 10 years.
Hey, can I get my paycheck?
Yeah, how much we make today?
Oh gosh, here.
Oh, thanks.
With this minimum wage increase, I have to pay my workers so much money and I have no money left for me. My business is going to go bankrupt. I need minimum wage to increase, but I need to increase my prices now.
As you can see, 6% or less earn less than minimum wage.
The potential impacts if the federal government raised the minimum wage to $10 an hour suggests that 16.9% of people would see an increase in their earnings, but only 19% of that income would go to families living under the poverty line.
So one of our supporters for our prop, she goes by the name Ann Kirkpatrick. She's a Democrat, and there's 3 main reasons why she supports our prop. First one being that the proposition would ensure that more families can meet their basic needs and lead to healthier lives. The second one is that the proposition would decrease poverty in Arizona, and the last reason would be that the proposition would give more opportunities to working class families.
John McCain is against Prop 206.
John McCain opposes Prop 206 because he claims
that it will increase prices for consumers and lead to more unemployment.
This is the minimum wage in the different states. Arizona is a medium blue with a minimum wage of $8.
Okay, so basically for Prop 206, it's going to make minimum wage $10 in 2017, and by 2020 it's going to be $12. And basically what's going to happen if this law is passed is that everything is going to be higher, like for living, food from the grocery store. So overall, this prop's just going to make everything more expensive, but even though we're going to be making more money, it's just going to be the same thing in reality. Like we're just going to be living the same way.